30-day DC Comics Challenge, day number 30. So this is the end. As much fun as I had with this, it's the final episode of the DC Comics Challenge, and I'll probably wait till September to do my next challenge, my next 30-day challenge, which will be Marvel Comics. So, day 30. Any complaints or praise for DC that I need to get off my chest? Let's start with the complaints. The New 52 was pointless. It was unnecessary, and you could have kept going with your, original canon for however long you needed to go with it. Specifically, Justice League and the Teen Titans, and the characters associated with them. Namely, Donna Troy, Dick Grayson as he was, Batman. See who else was in the Justice League at the time. Jade, who doesn't even exist anymore. Supergirl, whose character they changed so much it's hardly the same character. Starman, I mean, the only time he's been in the New 52 was in Shades, limited series back at the beginning. He was in there. Congo Bill, who was also a great character. Let's see, trying to think. I think that was it in the Justice League. But yeah, they had a great run. I loved their final arc was amazing. Basically, it put to rest the origin of the new Supergirl, the previous Supergirl at the time, because she was actually antimatter universe Supergirl who was in our universe, and that's why she didn't. Anyway, that was a great series, and I loved that series. The other thing is Teen Titans. I hate the way the Teen Titans have been handled in the New 52. Especially the freaking latest announcement of the new Teen Titans ongoing series that's coming out, where it's going to be like social media centric. Why? Like, they completely ruined Red Robin, the character Red Robin, for me. Completely ruined it. I loved the direction they were taking him before Flashpoint, before the whole New 52 thing. He was great. He had a standalone title that, he thrived in. And in the New 52, he just kind of took a back seat as a leader of the Teen Titans. And even then, he wasn't that effective of a leader. I mean, he doesn't trust his team enough to let them know who he actually is. I mean, it basically took everything that I loved about the Teen Titans and just threw it out the window to start fresh. I mean, the characters, Cassie Sandsmark was... I like Cassie Sandsmark as Wonder Girl more than I like Donna Troy as Wonder Girl. She was an amazing character, Zeus's daughter. They took her back and her entire origin and just threw it out and started over. Same thing with Bart Allen, or Bartor, or whatever the hell his name is now. It's just ridiculous and stupid. I do like some of the new characters. Skitter was a great character, and I really wish they would have explored her backstory, but she vanished sometime during the culling, and we never saw her again. And Bunker, also, I love Bunker as a character. I'm glad that he's coming back in this new ongoing series, but like I said, I don't really care about this new ongoing series because they're going to focus more on the teenage aspect than the crime fighter aspect. So, Bunker is a wasted opportunity. He would have been a great character in the pre-New 52 DC mainstream universe. It would have been great. First of all, openly gay character, there aren't enough of those in superhero comics. I mean, sure, you've got... that was another thing with Starman from, DC's... before New 52. Starman, openly gay superhero. Great. We got Batwoman, who's openly gay, which... that was a milestone for comics, and that's amazing. But there could be more, and especially a gay teenager struggling not only to be the superhero that he wants to be, that he knows he can be, but struggling with the whole teenage angst aspect of coming out. Which, when he came out to the team, it was just this, like, you know, like, it was barely even a plot point. Like, it's like, oh, by the way, I'm gay, and my boyfriend's dying, I have to go be with him. And nothing else was said. Which, I guess, that's progression, but there was a missed opportunity there, in my opinion. That's enough with complaints. Let me get to the praise part. The things that they're doing right. Their television adaptations are amazing, and the main part of that is that they've made their artistic director for their TV adaptations. It's Geoff Johns, who is one of my favorite comic book writers. Like I said, his Green Lantern run is one of the best things from DC in recent memory, all the way from Rebirth to, you know, Lights Out, which, I mean, after everything I just said about the New 52, I think the Green Lantern properties were handled the best. That being said, the Green Lantern properties were also the ones that pretty much just kept going where they, you know, the way they were. Like, everything that was canon before is still basically canon, with a few omissions of a few characters, like Jade. But aside from that, like, their canon remained intact following the New 52, or following Flashpoint, and, So, it pretty much picked up Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps and New Guardians, like, all of those, and Red Lanterns, and are there any others? I don't know. All of them just kind of picked up right where Green Lantern's story left off pre-New 52. Which, that being said, Geoff Johns was... Let's just say, around the time I stopped reading comic books was when Geoff Johns was pulled, or when he ended his run. I guess he didn't really pull it. He just felt that his time was up. So when he stopped writing Green Lantern was one of the times, it was around the time where I stopped reading. That being said, Geoff Johns was also instrumental in Forever Evil, and from what I've heard, that's part of the reason why it's as acclaimed as it is. That being said, I still haven't read it, and I guess I'll go back and read it eventually. I'm not sure. Let's see, what else? Oh, and congrats to them finally getting a cinematic universe. I mean, I know they're not following Marvel's formula to the T, but they're finally, putting all of their, they're putting all of their properties into a single cinematic universe, which is what Marvel did, and they're kind of copying that, which it's fine, except the only difference is it's not going to, their cinematic movie universe is going to be different from their television universes, which I understand, because their television universes are spread among different, different networks. Like, CW has Arrow and Flash, and NBC will have Constantine, and Fox will have Gotham. So, I mean, all of that, and then their TV, or their movie universe is all being done by Warner Brothers. So, which makes sense since Warner Brothers owns DC Comics. So, that's it. My biggest complaint is the New 52 was pointless, and you should have just continued your old canon. And all of my praise is basically for the amazing television series that are coming out, or that are out already, and basically how excited I am for the new series to start, and for Arrow to continue, because I just saw the trailer for Season 3 of Arrow, and I can't wait till, was it October, was it 8th? 8th. Yeah. October 8th? Yes, October 8th is when the new season of Arrow starts, and I'm so freaking excited for it. Anyway, that's it for day 30, and that's it for 30-day DC challenge in general. Like I said, my next challenge is going to be a 30-day Marvel Comics challenge, which is fairly similar to this one, only Marvel, obviously. So I'll get to that in September. September 1st, I will have that first video up. This time I'm going to take this month that I'm taking off to actually, do some videos in advance, so I'll be able to upload a video at least once a day. So there's that. Also, all the other stuff that I was planning on doing, it's still there. I'm still going to do them eventually. I think last time I said about that, I've only uploaded one other video other than my challenges, and that was the thing about the Slender Man, 2 girls. Anyway, oh yeah, and the 30-day DC challenge day 1 video never uploaded because apparently it was too long to upload over my Wi-Fi network from my phone. So I'm gonna have to transfer that to my computer and tweak it a little bit to upload it. But I will upload that because I think I made some pretty good points in that, and that was my opinion of the New 52, which you probably get the gist of right now. So anyway, I will see you in September for the Marvel Challenge, or maybe sooner if I ever decide to film anything else. So I'll see you then.